Let's see the quick demo of creating an installation file for Windows Desktop using by Google Antigravity. So here I just create a file of installer of my room rent management system for desktop app, and simply if I just double click on it here, so I can see they are asking to yes, and once you yes, so I'm getting this pop-up which will tell okay where you want to install, so you can give that instruction next. And if you want, if already exists, so yeah, I just done it. And just if you want to create a shortcut menu, also you can just shortcut menu your app. So next, next, and automatically close that application. Yeah, if already open it, so it will just close it and is trying to install, and once you finish it will run your application. So now see, your application got running. This is your Windows desktop app which we have built a installation package to install any of the application using of Google Antigravity. And if you see that is started over here, so room rent management system, and you are able to see this is that your installation done, and also it is able to uninstall. So yeah, that we will try to build over here. We will implement how we can create this installation package using Google Antigravity. So yeah, moving to start to implementation. So before I start implementation, I'm especially recommend, if you first time visit my channel, go to my channel which is .NET Tailbird example, and in here I'm especially recommend this session of Google Antigravity where I just build a Flutter app with all cross platform Android, Windows, and web application. So previously we just host and deploy this in a web application and Android app, but we have not actually create an installation package. So that we're trying to do over here in this Flutter app. So please go to this session first so that you can get idea how can create a complete Flutter app using Google Antigravity, using building app, integration database, and hosting app. And apart from this also, if you want to learn many things like over here front end, back end, AI integration, and game development and all, so you can learn many things. So let's moving to start implementation. So let's open Antigravity. So here I just open my Antigravity, Google Antigravity, and what I'll do, I'll just simply open my project which I already created in last session. So let me go to my location, this room rent Flutter projects. Let me select that, and in here see, this is my project, complete project we have just built, right, which have that cross platform Android, Windows, and web. So what we will do over here, so previously actually we just deployed or host this two platform like Android, also we deployed create APK file and deployed in my real device, and web application also we just deployed my Firebase hosting. But for Windows application actually we nothing happened, right, we just running in one local. So what we will do, we'll just create a installation package for that, for Windows platform, and we will install in our operating system. So that we will trying to achieve over here. And let's see how easily Google Antivirus can help to create an installer package, because as of now that is very popular IDE which can help anything actually. So that we are trying to try, we want to try over here. So for that what I'll do, simply first I let me check that existing application how look like, right. So for that, so first let me just run this in our web application and see what look like. So yeah, now web application is trying to running over here, and yeah, it is running and also fetching data from Firebase DB. Perfect. So same things we will try for Android as well. So let me create another terminal and just try to run this, and my emulator actually running over here. So yeah, we'll try to deploy my app in my local emulator. Yeah, finally see, build got created, right, APK got created, and just try to deploy my emulator. Yeah, also it's perfectly uh, fine to run over here, right? And now let me open this another terminal and run for Windows. So in here, see, instead of running this command actually, so we have this batch file which is safe to run Windows, so that we have to try to run over here, run Windows, you know save file and hit enter. So this will be actually running our Windows application. Yeah, finally see it is running, and my desktop application also running in my local, so that is perfectly fine. Okay, so now what we're trying to do, we have to just create installer for this window application, desktop application, and we will try to install as well. So for that, so what I can do, I can ask this prompt over here, see, create an installer file for this window desktop app, so that I can install this app any of that window operating system. That's it. Okay, so only this prompt, I think we are good with that to create our installation file. And one thing actually I just mentioned over here, if required, so yeah, just mention this name, like I'll just mentioning this because currently we are running this app using this batch file because directly some issue actually, so that's why actually they are just creating this batch file to run, handle the package and all, and then try to run. So yeah, that's I'm just giving to additionally, but yeah, it's up to you. So simply hit enter. So here they just create a plan because I just use that plan mode, right? So they just create a plan. So what we're trying to do, Windows installation, room net management system, create a professional and desktop application for operating system, and these are that requirement, right? So here actually required this download, right? And also additionally approach for this, and yeah, propose this. So yeah, I think we are good. So I can just simply tell uh continue, right? So yeah, let's complete that. Okay, so basically they just build some batch file and all. See, they just create this instruction, like okay, first they have to install this one. So yeah, let me open one by one. Open this, and we have to install that this file. So this file actually basically will create an installer package, so we have to install this. So you can install this, so I already installed. So once you install, so now we have to go with this, we have to run this command. Okay, so this command actually basically build dot release dot batch file. Okay, so to build the window release. Okay, and then again this is another one which will create a installation package, and this package also will be create a package over here, right? So basically yeah, these are three command actually we have to fired. So if you ask to Antigravity, okay, please follow this instruction one by one and asking to, so they can provide, okay, you can just accept, that's up to you. But yeah, I think we have to do that manually, not manually, but yeah, so everything they just created, right? So if I go to one by one, so like for example installer, so if I check that installer, so this is the installer, and in this installer this build.release.bh file, build.release.bh file, see, they just write complete code, right, which can build which can actually build that application, right, completely. So yeah, let me create a new terminal over here and run this command. So for run this command, so I think I can just copy this and just simply here hit enter. Okay, it's got failed, right? Yeah, it's got failed. So yeah, if it is failed, so yeah, then we can tell okay, and I am trying to create installer. So what I'm trying to do, I'm just saying okay, when I'm just trying, I'm getting error as per your instruction, right? So please create that installer package for me, right? And I already installed that Inno setup, which is this, right? So just install this and then we can tell okay, I have installed, and then please create installer for me. So simply hit enter. Okay, so now they are just trying to give those command and all. Now see, same command they are trying to asking to just accept. So let me accept that, and yeah, so now see it is getting successfully execute, and then it will trying to looking for next script. So now it is asking to please execute this like installer and installer package, so it will create a package. So accept that. Yeah, so now they're trying to create a package. So finally they have complete, and this is that summary they just created. Okay, so installer create successfully, and this is that location where our installer package over here like room and setup b100exe file, size this, and also was fix. Yeah, that is when what was the fix, whatever the fix is actually they just fix it, and yeah, that is fine. And also for installation also they providing guide. So go to this file, double click on this, and then following the instruction wizard for installation. Okay, perfect. So now I am going to this location, right? So if you see here's the location installer, then output, and in this output I can see that exe file, the setup file. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just go with that directory over here. So here my directory, if you go to here and installer, this is the installer output, and this is the exe file. Okay, so this is the installer package file. So simply I can just copy this and minimize everything over here and just paste it over here. So here that file, if you see, this is that file, right? And what I'll do, simply I can just double click on that, and yeah, let me double click on that, and once you double click, see I'm getting this pop-up, yes, and then I get that wizard to set up my application in this C directory, right? C program.file, and just next. And also if you want to create a shortcut menu, so you can just use shortcut menu, next, installed. Now they're trying to install and finish it. So once you finish, now see automatically open my application over here. Same thing, you can just check your start menu. So it is a room rent, like, so let me check room rent management app. See, this is app, also it have that uninstall feature, right? So if you go to that uninstall app, so it will redirect to app installation page, and in here we can check whatever app we just installed. So see, this is the room rent app, which is 01, and also it have 47 MB. Perfect, right? So that how actually we can create our installer package of Windows desktop app, and we can just install that also. So yeah, that also is a capability in here like Google Antigravity. So I think that is nice IDE. Yeah, so perfect. So thank you. That's all for this session. Thank you. Have a nice day, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.